Hey everyone, it's your girl Ayana. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to talk to you today about your dreams. I remember as a kid having these grand dreams of when I grow up, I'm going to live in a mansion. I'm going to have hundreds of cars. I'm going to have a beautiful family. I'm going to have a personal chef, my own jets, right? All of these outlandish dreams, right? And I kind of remember in school kind of them encouraging that, right? So when we would have career day, it would always be the pilot, the lawyer, the doctor, the dentist, the FBI agent, never Earl the plumber, um, Susie the maid, or Donna the Walmart greeter, right? Always some grand profession that in reality most of us were probably never even going to strive for or head in that direction. Like it wasn't really a passion of ours, but we knew if we wanted this certain lifestyle, we needed to have these careers. Um, and when you go off to be an adult, right, and you start striving towards these dreams, life sometimes can happen and knock you off track, right? And then fast forward, right, 10 plus years, and you look on social media, and it seems like all of your peers are living those wild dreams that you had, right? They are traveling around the world, living in foreign countries for years at a time. Um, they have the big home, right? Or they have multiple homes. Um, Beautiful clothes, gorgeous, picturesque, kids. They look like they just came out of a catalog, right? And a husband that looks like a model, or a wife that looks like a supermodel. So you look at all that and you're like, I I don't have any of that, right? A school bus driver. I live in a 900 square foot apartment with a roommate that I can't stand. And I don't have a car. And last night I had top ramen and a boiled egg for dinner, right? I'm a winner, right? That's how you feel when you see all of this. And when it reminds you that you're not living those dreams that you had for yourself, right? And you beat yourself up really bad. Um, it's kind of like, for me, I think about it, we're at maybe 18, 19, I was at a fork, right? And it was like, to the right is all of those imaginations and those dreams that you had for yourself. And to the left is Hard Knock Life USA, right? And instead of going to the right, I said, oh, let's just live on the edge. And I made a left turn. And ever since then, I've been living in Hard Knock Life USA, right? But that's not obviously how it happens, right? Nobody makes the decision to have a hard life. At least I don't think they do it intentionally. Um, just life happens, right? Sometimes we have to make decisions based on survival, right? Like, not everybody can afford to go off to college. Um, Not everybody wants to have all that debt, or the thought of it and never getting out of it is enough to turn them from going to college, right? Some of us, we have to take care of our family, so we can't just go off and live our dreams, right? We've got to work, and take care of our maybe our siblings, or if we have young kids, we've got to make sure that they're okay. There are these obstacles that present themselves in some of our lives that really pushes us further and further away from those goals and dreams that we had, right? And you look up 10 years, 15 years later, and you feel terrible for not even being anywhere near your wildest dreams. Like, I can speak for myself. My wildest dreams was I was going to move to Nigeria, marry me a gorgeous, wealthy Nigerian businessman, not a scammer, a businessman, live beautiful, like, penthouse living with our beautiful kids, right? Um, and just this lavish Nigerian socialite. And I'm this American in Nigeria, right? And I'm supposed to be so foreign and exotic because I'm from America. That was my dream. Honey, I've never even been to Nigeria. Okay, I think I know 3 Nigerians in my life, right? Not even close to living that dream, right? And I have to deal with that, right? Was it a realistic dream? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it was what I wanted for myself. And what I ended up getting, right, is, or the direction I ended up going in was I went to a university that I could not afford, right? And so I had to take out a disgusting amount of student loans. And while in school, I had to do work study. So that helped a little bit, but not a lot. And then I ended up having to drop out because I needed to work. I needed money. I could not afford to not have money anymore. Like, I needed to take care of myself. So I made some career changes or ambition changes because I thought that would help me be able to be more independent and survive, right? Didn't. So just made more debt for myself. And then kind of just like a domino effect, right? Um, and then 10, 15 years later, I look up and it's like everything that I thought I wanted, um, I never got a chance to really pursue because I was trying to survive, right? I have a dear friend of mine who has a similar story. Her mom, who was a single mom, died, I think, our senior year in school, and she had 2 younger brothers. So college was not an option. They moved with her grandmother, but her grandmother was like a single lady herself, right? So she could not go to college. She needed to help take care of her 2 younger siblings, and they were like 14 and 10, right? So not too young, but enough that she had to sacrifice her dreams to make sure her family's okay. Like, people are actually living those scenarios and not being able to pursue their dreams because they have to survive and they have to take care of things, and they have to push those dreams to the side to make sure that other people are okay in their lives. Um, it doesn't make it any easier because still, when you look back, you're like, why am I not where I'm supposed to be? But that's just the reality of life. And so many of us have those stories. And I totally understand the frustration because I am experiencing that same frustration of not being where I imagined I would be at this point in my life. Up until recently, I was really hard on myself because I felt like I was behind. Like, I wasn't meeting my own expectations. I wasn't aiming for that dream that I had. And somehow the message got to me. Either, I don't know if I heard it on a podcast or I read it, but it was, thank God you're not where you wanted to be, but where you are where you needed to be. And to me, that changed my whole perspective when I heard it because I don't know what that other life would have been. I don't know if I would have been happy in that other life. But I know today I'm happy. Today I feel full and whole. Today I have peace in my life. Um, Today I have a wonderful family. I have a home that's safe and clean. I have a fridge full of food, warmth, hot water, AC for the summer. I have a car that works. Um, I have a career that is allowing me to be able to take care of myself and my family. all my needs are met and most of my wants too, right? So my cup is overflowing. And I didn't even realize it or appreciate it because I was so busy worrying about where I thought I wanted to be when this feels like where I'm supposed to be, right? Everyone in my life feels like they're supposed to be in my life. And yes, I want more always. I think you should always be striving for more. But anything more that I have in my life is just going to be icing and sprinkles on the cake. It's just going to make it even better. And the only reason I can say that is because I'm looking at my life differently. I'm appreciating what I have. I'm appreciating the journey that I went on to get to where I am today, and the obstacles that I went through that have made and shaped me into the person that I am today. I don't know if I went to the right and went down that different path if I would feel as whole and fulfilled. And to me, that's more scary than being where I'm at right now. That is more of a nightmare than a dream to think about. So I challenge you. I know it's hard not being where we imagined we'd be. I know it's hard not having the things we thought we would have. But sometimes you already have everything you absolutely need in life, that what you want should not be as important. Like what you want is everything additional in your life. But what you need is what's keeping you at peace and full and whole. And I bet if you did an inventory of your life and where you are and the people you have in your life, you will realize that you have more abundance, peace, more blessings in your life than you have previously acknowledged. That you are absolutely where you need to be, and there's only room to go from up, go up from here. So I hope that encourages you to give yourself a break, to look around and enjoy the journey. And if you can relate to this, if you've had wild and ambitious dreams that unfortunately did not come to life, I want to hear about them. And I want to hear about what's in your life now and what are you satisfied and excited and fired up about and grateful for, because I know I can relate to your story, and we can support each other through this difficult time of not quite feeling on track or where we want to be. So before I let you go though, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, be safe, be true, and be authentically you.